Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. Just getting ready for the morning because today is my mom's birthday. And I have been tasked to do a little bit of shopping. My mom is equally easy and notoriously hard to shop for. Easy because I know exactly what she likes. Hard because she never wants anything. She always says, I don't need anything. No, don't go shopping for me. I don't need anything. Just give me a cake and I'll be good. Why are all moms like this? So I've mentioned before in other vlogs that my mom is really into resin making. She also uses cement and resin in a mixture. I don't know. She's really good at it. The closest example I have of her talent is this really cute swimming pool jewelry dish that she made me during the summer. I absolutely love it. She makes so many cool things. So I thought a good place to go shopping for her for something that she would actually appreciate and she does kind of need is Hobby Lobby. I was thinking maybe I could get some different molds that she doesn't have so that she could play around with making some new things. I don't know. I just want to look. I've never actually checked if Hobby Lobby has resin supplies. But I did check this morning. They do have some molds. Also, I don't know if this is a little bit presumptuous, but I'm wearing a flannel today over top a sleeveless shirt, just in case. The high is supposed to be a crispy 70 degrees here in Ohio, which is quite an adjustment from the 80-degree weather we've been having pretty frequently up until now. So I thought I would just play it safe. I would try to dip a toe into fall and wear layers. This sleeveless shirt is from Maurice's. I love it. I wore it to my Fairhope trip. And then this flannel is from the men's section at a thrift store I used to work at. Men's flannel shirts, way better than women's flannel shirts. They're made better, they fit you better. Don't sleep on those. I learned the hard way. I'm gonna make myself a protein coffee for breakfast. It keeps me satiated until lunch, and I get to start the day with coffee. Win-win. So I'm not sure if I've ever walked you through what supplements I put in my coffee, protein and nutritional things. The first thing I do is this Keto Activate. It tastes like dark chocolate truffle. A little goes a long way. I don't do a whole scoop. I actually put in a very small scoop because the flavor overpowers everything else. So the original scoop is this size. I put in a little scoop this size. The next thing I put in is collagen. This one in particular is by Native Path, but I've tried other ones before and really loved them. These we just happened to have around the house, so it was a good opportunity to save some money. This is grass-fed, pasture-raised, supports bones, joints, skin, hair, nails, and digestion. It also has no flavor, but it makes the drink just a little creamier, and I love that. The next thing I do is something called creatine monohydrate powder. It's supposed to help with muscle building and strength. So I usually take a mason jar or these cutie glasses that I got off of Amazon. I'll link them for you. They come in a pack of 2. And I just add a scoop of each supplement to the bottom. Then I place it under my Nespresso. I love my Nespresso. I'll link this too. This was the best Black Friday investment I ever gifted myself. And for anybody wondering, I get the decaf pods that look like this because I love coffee, but caffeine and I are no longer friends. Headaches ensued. It was not a good time. And I just push the button and let it go. What I like to do is add something cold, like the milk or the creamer first, before adding ice, because otherwise the ice melts. Just add the lid on top, and you've got a perfect coffee. I'm quickly approaching hair wash day, the first one since getting my hair cut by my genius hairstylist friend Amanda. She gave me all of these front pieces and layers and a middle parting. Me Who am I? Never would I ever have thought I would wear a middle parting voluntarily and love it, but here we are. So I wanted to do some dry shampoo for obvious reasons, touching up a little bit of my roots. But apparently we've all been doing dry shampoo all wrong. I saw this girl who religiously uses dry shampoo say in one of her Instagram stories that she uses dry shampoo at night instead of in the morning during the day, and it allows the dry shampoo to soak into your hair a lot better. I woke up with volume, with no grease to speak of, and I didn't have to do a thing with my hair this morning. I didn't have to curl it, I didn't have to style it, I just ran my hands through it, fixed these front pieces, and I was ready to go. So I think I'm gonna be doing dry shampoo at night from now on. I brought along a little Olipop for the road. That was a good crispy sound because we've got a little bit of a drive. And if you haven't gotten comfy on your couch and grabbed a cozy drink, do so now because we're about to have a great day. Cheers. I feel like this is very indicative of the in-between summer and fall season in Ohio. Layers are a must. I'm wearing a tank top underneath a long sleeve shirt just in case the temps get too high. Long jeans with flip-flops. A walking contradiction, but it's what you gotta do. Fall has officially arrived at Hobby Lobby. I love that. Oh, this would be cute. Look, the strawberries. Oh my goodness. This is what I was looking for the last time I was here. A cup like this. How much is it? $9? Oh my word, that's so cute. A little strawberry coaster. I'm dying, this is so cute. Looks like mushrooms are making an appearance for fall. This is so cute. I love all of the lemons and citrus. But I'm shopping for mom, not for me. And if I'm shopping for me at all, it's not summer stuff. Get your head in the game, Cassie. Here's a bunch of faith-based things. I don't know if any of this would be up mom's alley. Maybe a tumbler, but nothing else really. She has one of those electric mugs that heat up, so she never uses normal mugs anymore. And as much as I love getting her little trinkety things, she feels like she has no place for them, so I try to avoid those at all costs, despite how cute they are. It's so busy in here. I barely have any room to pull out the camera, but let me show you what I found so far. So they have candle molds, which I feel like could work for resin. Obviously for decor purposes, not for candle making, but I love the succulent looking molds here. The roses are gorgeous. And then this I thought was interesting as a, I don't know, coffee table decoration. We're on the right track. Okay, so all of this is soap stuff. This looks more like resin stuff. This could be cool. Letters. So I found these so far. This is a resin mold that looks like a little glass container. How cool is that? And then this, I don't know if it comes with a light. Oh, it does. 2 USB lights. And then I saw this. This might be a little ambitious, but it's a chess set as well as a checkers set, and the board is behind it, as well as dominoes. I don't know if she would have any interest in making this, but I know she'd like to sell her resin at some point, and these would be great products to sell to people, especially if she offered custom color sets, so somebody could order something custom and pick exactly how they wanted it to look color-wise. I don't know, I'm trying to think ahead. But I'm glad to see there's lots of options. Like over here, they've got really pretty, almost stained glass pieces that you can put in the resin. Oh no, these are mosaic, just kidding. But these are things you can put in. Rocks and shiny bits. Sea glass, that'd be cool. I actually might get her some sea glass. See what she could do with it. Couldn't you see this in a coaster or something? My imagination's going wild. I hope hers will too. So something I want to make sure that I think of when I buy her all this stuff is to make sure she has a place to put it all. So I found this darling container for only $7. I want to check if everything I'm buying her will fit into this and can double as both a storage solution and a little gift wrap. This is the one thing I'm nervous about. It doesn't quite fit. Let's see if everything else does. Yay, everything fits. That's actually perfect. Thankfully, all of the molds are bendy, so they can stuff in here pretty good. But look at that. Perfect. Look at that, 40% off fall decor. I really like this one. That's so cute. Okay, I know we're in the beach section, but hear me out. I recently discovered something, a style of decor called Nancy Meyers Coastal. Look it up on Pinterest if you haven't heard it before. It's so pretty. It looks like decor plucked out of one of her movies, and I'm kind of obsessed. If I were to start all over in a new place, I would do Nancy Meyers Coastal because it's not in your face beachy. It has touches and kisses of coastal, a more mature take on fun beachy blues, stripes. So pretty. Nobody look. There's Christmas. It's not time yet, it's too soon. Ooh, I made it back to the car. It was so cram-packed in there. Maybe that's just a typical Saturday. This is why I don't go shopping on the weekends if I can help it to big places like this, because it's just a zoo. Mission was accomplished. We did not come away empty-handed. Let me take a sip of this Olipop and show you what I got. So I showed you all the box that I found that perfectly fit everything I wanted. Here's the lid if anybody needs a reminder. I bought one thing for me and it was a need. My makeup mirror broke forever ago. It just wouldn't stay put. It would just eventually aim itself at the ceiling, which was very unhelpful. And I have been looking for one. I didn't love anything I saw. It all just looked so industrial and boring. It's just to do its job. It has no character. Well, I found something with character. I found this. I'm gonna give you a nice view of my rearview mirror. It has a kickstand, which is great, and I tested it, it works. It's gold, it has little feet and a pretty little emblem on top. Oh, there you are, hello. I love how big it is. This is so nice. The one sitting next to it was one of those boring made for doing your makeup mirrors, and it was something like $12. It was half the size and not half as pretty. So I feel like I definitely scored in that department. Got that off my list. Now for the stuff I got Mama Joy. Found her a couple resin molds that looked kind of cool. This one is a scalloped accent dish mold. It looks like glass if you use clear resin, but I know she's gonna be super creative with it. It might be fun as an iridescent or even sparkly. I don't know. I'm gonna let her brainstorm that. I also got this cylinder light resin mold set. I think I showed you this when I was in the aisle. She also makes a lot of use of stickers in her resin projects. So I grabbed this sticker pack. It's 12 sheets, all of different nature images, different birds. Birds are her favorite, hummingbirds especially. I grabbed one resin mold that was quite large. I think you all saw the chest set that I considered. I ended up putting it back when I got to the checkout line. I didn't want to go over budget and it felt like a really ambitious project. And I thought these were a little bit more approachable. Plus, I know they have it now, so I can always go back and get it for another holiday, maybe Christmas. But what I did end up getting was this domino set. And I really thought the picture looked cool that came with it on the packaging. I don't know, I just thought she could have fun making some dominoes. And it's a really great gift idea if she wanted to make people Christmas presents. She's done that in the past before, so I was trying to think of things that would allow her to use them in a lot of different ways. What I didn't tell you is that she also plays around with cement mixing, not literal cement, it's crafting cement. And she can also somehow mix it with resin. I'm not the expert here, I don't know what she does, but it always turns out so cool. So when I saw this, a little mosaic coaster mold. I thought that'd be perfect for her cement mixing, and the mosaic aspect gave me an idea. I grabbed 2 mosaic glass packages. They're both very different. This one is a lot like sea glass, honestly. It's blue and green, very oceany. I thought that was beautiful. Mom is a big fan of royal blue, and there's a lot of royal blue in here. I grabbed that for her to play around with cement mixing, as well as fire glass. This is really cool. We actually have this in our fire table outside on the patio. I don't know if you can actually use this for fire. I guess you can, but I thought she could use it for mosaic purposes. And I even came out $10 under budget. No, $15 under budget. I'm feeling pretty good. My brother's also called me already, telling me what he's up to shopping for Mom. I guess he's getting her a candle among other things, and called me to ask my opinion on candle scents, which rightly so. He knew who to call. We're all doing our part today. I did, however, just finish my Olipop, so I think the only rational thing to do is go get a coffee. First things first, seatbelt the goods in. Dad and I are out back. We're attempting to put up the movie screen and projector because Mom has requested watching a show tonight. My task, though, is to take all of this furniture, which is set up in the normal way we have it. Table in the middle, set of chairs here, set of chairs here. We're gonna turn it around so they look a little bit more like movie seats. And then this table, I love this table. I don't know if I've shown it on the vlog or not, but it's so cool. It has, well, let me show you the one in the pergola. It's basically the same thing. We have 2 fire tables out here. So here's the one under the pergola, as you can see. Pergola. And then if you lift this lid, you have fire glass in here, which I think looks so pretty. And the fire literally just dances over it. And it makes the coziest atmosphere when it gets dark and chilly. So I think the plan is to light our candle, our table up here on the back porch, and have a cozy atmosphere while we watch a movie. You've been propped on the mower. I have like 2 or 3 tripods that I could use, but no, the mower is the way to go. I'm gonna be honest, since this haircut, I'm not sure how I feel with my hair being up. I feel like the way these layers fall, I don't know, I feel like an extra from the Newsies. For anybody desperately wanting an update on my peach tree, I think it's doing well. I planted it here after having it in a bucket for too long, and I really hope it survives the winter. I may have to put a trash bag over it when the nights get super cold, just to give it a fighting chance, because it's still such a baby. But the leaves look good. We've got new sprouts here trying to form, but the colors are looking a little bit fallish, so I'm wondering if it's starting to turn due to everything getting just a little bit chillier. I just want homegrown peaches. On God stuff. I feel like a Jedi from Star Wars. Who's the one that had the 2-ended lightsaber, the red one?
That's
Darth Maul?
Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. I know my Star Wars lore. Not too shabby. Changed into one of my Joy Club fleece lined sweatshirts because it's chilly. There's the pergola with the moon above it. That looks so cozy. And then we've got the movie screen. That looks great. Once it finally gets dark, that really shows up. Now I do want to start this fire. See if I can remember how to do this. I want someplace to put my smoothie. I don't quite trust it next to the fire. So nice and cozy. I would be the cheapest, most easygoing date ever. Because literally this would make me so happy. We're watching a show called A Week Away, the series. I guess there was a movie, but now they've come out with a series. It's on Angel Studios. It looks like High School Musical, but faith-based. I mean, that sounds perfect for me. So we will see how the rest of the family feels.
Get your head in the game. Get you.
It's not actually High School Musical.
Oh.
You cozy, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
This is a good birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You've already been working away at your new resin molds.
I've been busy.
Yes, you have.
No. Alright, I understand what you're feeling when you tell me what you're feeling and you're justified. Oh, I did that too. But there's nothing better. It's the best thing ever. We'll see.
Exactly, high school.
I know.
We're not 5 minutes in, we've already hit music number.
Yep.
You will see. This is gonna suck.
Good morning, loves. I always seem to forget to put on lipstick before I start a clip, so I'm doing it now before I forget. For anyone wondering, this is Tarte Cosmetics in the color Terran, T-E-H-R-A-N. I've worn this for years. This is actually the second purchase I've made. I shouldn't probably tell you how long I've had this for because a lot of you would say, that's probably expired, Cass, maybe buy another one. I'm not in a financial position to buy another one, so we're gonna just pretend it's in date. And then lately I've been pairing it with this NYX Professional Makeup Smushy Matte Lip. It was a TikTok ad that totally got me. I got 2 different shades. This is in the shade Sassy Stuff, which felt very fitting considering that my nickname growing up was Sassy Cassie. Before I tell you why I'm all fixed up and what we're doing for the rest of the day, can we please take a second and have a girl chat over the show A Week Away? Literally just sending my friend a voice note about this show. The best way I can describe it is like if High School Musical and Disney Channel had a baby with a sprinkling of Glee on top and a faith-based message. That would be the show A Week Away. If any of you want to look it up for yourselves, it's on Angel Studio. It's a streaming platform. The show was so cute. I was giggling. I was kicking my feet. The music, the talent, the message. We only got to watch the first 3 episodes because the rest are coming a week at a time, which I don't know how I feel about that. You're paying for a streaming service. You should be allowed to have the whole show all at once. That's kind of the point. If we wanted an episode by episode basis, we would just watch it on normal TV, right? I think this show might be my new obsession. It's so feel good with a really good message that's not cringy. I was blown away by the talent, blown away by the music, the lyrics. I think my favorite, if you end up watching it, you'll have to let me know what your favorite is, but my favorite songs are a cross between when the character Max sings Amazing Grace, but it's his version, talking to God about like, why aren't you here? Why can't you hear me? And the really cute song that the boys' cabin and the girls' cabin sing in regards to 2 characters having a crush on each other. It's super cute. As for what I'm wearing, oh, do you like my little makeshift tripod coloring book and markers? As for what I'm wearing, I've got my Maurice's shirt on that I really love. I wore this on my Fairhope trip, actually. I've got some denim shorts on and then a flannel. It's gonna be 80 degrees outside, so this is not the day to pull out a cozy fleece line crew neck. I really wanted to rep the Joy Club and some of the new design and wear it out and about today, but that's not happening. So I'm making the most of what I can do, which is wear fall colors and have sort of a fall vibe with the flannel. I've also tried an updo with my new hair. I've learned that I can't do a ponytail and just have these short pieces hanging down because I look like a boy from the Newsies. But if I have these extra long bits along with it, it looks better. I'm learning. We're experimenting. But I think it looks cute. Just got a claw clip in. I would normally wear it down, but again, the weather. You gotta be smart about these things. Also, if I sniffle or sneeze or touch my nose 1,000 times, it's because my allergies are on a full rampage today. I haven't struggled with allergies all summer, and now all of a sudden, as the seasons start changing, I'm miserable. As for the reason I got all fixed up, we are going to something called the Madewell Market. I've never been there before. It's a local market. From what I understand, I think it's just a gathering of local artists or artisans who have set up booths and want to show you their wares. Sounds like a blast to me. I love that kind of stuff. That's a grand old time in my book. But I hate going to these things alone. As it happens, my friend Rachel reached out of the blue asking to hang out. And I'm like, well, I was thinking about going to this Madewell thing. You want to come along? And she said, sure. So she's going to be hanging out with me today. We're going to do a little bit of exploring. Hope you're up for that. I thought I'd bring the camera along and let you guys join in the fun. I have to leave here pretty soon, so I'm thinking I should probably grab some lunch before I go. Food and places like this never mix well with me because of my food allergies, so I always try to play it safe and eat something at home before I leave. Okay, this place looks really cool. It looks like there's a line of old cars parked across the way. All of them have their hoods up, so I guess if you're into that kind of thing, you can see what sort of engines they have. Looks like there's fall decorations, lines of booths, food trucks. It looks like there's quite a lot to see here. Once Rachel arrives, we can go explore. Rachel left me to go to the dog booth over there. Look at these. So cool. I wonder if these are resin or plastic and they put stickers on them. Oh, and there's chains so you can decorate them. I love that idea. What have you found?
Oh, let's just check them.
All the spices?
Yeah.
This is cool.
This is how it is.
Anything you're eyeing up?
We'll see.
Thinking about it?
Yeah. You want to open and smell anything?
Thank you, I will. I love this. That's so cool. That's so cute. Alright, I'm home. I've clearly changed into a cozy sweatshirt. Not one of mine, one that I got from Maurice's, actually. I'm sure a lot of you are sticking around to the end to see what little things I got from the market. I have a mini haul for you, very small, but very special to me and sentimental. I was browsing a bunch of booths, and this one shouldn't have caught my eye because it had a lot of baby clothes in it. Not really the season I'm in, but they also had a bracelet charm station that did catch my eye. It was very colorful, lots of pretty things. So I went in closer to investigate. I saw that the prices were really good, and I decided I wanted a little bracelet for myself. I've actually officially retired the seashell bracelet that I wore all summer and replaced it with these two, which go with everything. They can stay in water and not tarnish. I really like them, but I'd love a little stack if I can do it. So I thought, perfect, I'll just add another bracelet to the mix. When I was looking at the charms they had available, one in particular caught my eye, and that was this one. It's a little maple leaf. And the significance of the maple leaf isn't just fall, but actually the book that I've written. If you are new and don't know, I wrote a book. I codenamed it My Chai Project, and I've been querying it around to different literary agents and publication houses to see if anyone wants to publish my book. And my first thought was, oh, cool, I can make a bracelet that represents my chai project. And then there was this other little voice that was like, but it's not published yet. Why would you get a memento for a book that isn't even out there? And to that I thought, but I wrote a book. And that in itself is something to celebrate. So with that motivation, I found two other charms. The book, if you don't know, is a Gilmore Girls meets Hallmark, autumn-themed, small-town, slow-burn contemporary romance with a plus-sized main character. And the maple leaf is pretty significant based on something that's in the book, not just the fact that it's set in the fall season. So I thought I'd grab a couple other charms that represented my story. Another that I found was this to-go coffee charm. There are quite a few coffee shops in my book. And then the last charm I found was this book. As you all know, I love pink, but the book is significant not just to represent the fact that I wrote a book, but books are a constant theme in the story itself. A little Chai Project charm bracelet to commemorate the fact that I wrote a whole dang book, and that's pretty epic. This book hopefully will be part of a series. I have two other books in the series in mind, one that I'm currently writing. It's my Sunshine Project. And what I'd love eventually is to go back to this same company and add more charms that represent the other two books in the series. And that's my little haul. Not very much, nothing too extravagant, but pretty special to me. I'm really proud that I wrote it. I'm really proud that I finished it. And I'm really proud that I'm trying to get it published. Thinking positive, this is going to be my reminder that no matter what happens from here on out with my book, I wrote the thing. And that's pretty cool. And with that, I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these last few warm days of summer. If you're new and haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. And if you have stuck to the end, leave me a maple leaf in the comments so that I know which of you stuck around. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.